Roger and Barb.
Here we are back at the 2021 Simcoe County Cornhole Championships. Corn Dog here along with the one and only Jamie Cowan.
Woo-wee, we got a domestic battle here. Court 1. This will be a good match. From what I hear, Barb always wins. That's just what I hear. That's...
We won't be able to show the score on the bottom because we do not have the link. So we will keep you updated on the score.
the best we can. It's not going to show up there?
No, because it's not. We don't have the link.
Have you guys met?
So we do have.
She's been saying really nice things about you.
I don't want to know she has.
We have
She has.
for our first match here, as we're getting down in the singles.
Backwards.
It is Roger and Barb, husband and wife here.
Be nice. Both playing the Widows?
Both using widows,
I
yes.
think so, yeah.
Barb with the red, Roger with the green. Barb with the fingernail grabber on the back. Roger's in. Barb
Good
block.
blocker, smart blocker.
Roger.
Replacement bag, but a little off to the side. Going for an air mail. A little loose. Relax. Looks like 6-5, I believe.
One red.
One red.
One red. Sir Barb will be throwing first here.
I believe this is like the first time these guys have ever played each other.
Barb is in. Roger with his first bag block. Barb pushes him in.
Everything about this game will be been there, done that.
Ooh.
Oh, little sloppy jalopy. Picks up 2. Classic 10-8 for 2. Surprise, first bag in. 10 bag by Roger. We'll see if she capitalizes. Smart blocker.
Block. She just
Nice cleanup.
Roger's in.
Yeah. Right off the house,
Roger's
we
gotta
knew
be-
it was going to be a 12-10.
And for 2.
12-10 for 2.
I've had way too many games in the backyard against that woman. I'll tell you that.
No, this is your first game against each other. We're trying to sell it. You guys don't even know each other. Yep.
Talk down.
Okay.
So it is 5-0 here. That's one thing I noticed with a lot of the teams here, especially in the doubles, was like that first bag is always in.
Yeah. Definitely sets the tone for the round.
Roger's in.
Oh.
Oh.
Almost a double Dolores.
Damn it.
It's almost an Oreo double stuff.
We have actually not had a double 4-bagger
On here?
on this court today.
Oh, that's what the...
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa. Someone's knocking at the door. She's
And
steady.
Bar. Okay. Yeah, that's the big thing.
It seems...
Ooh.
Oh, there's a loose one. Must have felt sorry for him. Oh,
Oh,
2 little lefties. Oh,
I just hang it in
watch
there.
go in there. There's a
Oh,
big bag right here. Money shot.
oh.
8-7.
8-7-1.
Roger's on the board. On the board. Yeah. Must have felt sorry for him.
7-1 for Barb now.
This is some quality cornhole. Two people I've never met, but would love to play with them all the time. First bag in, shocker. Yeah. Kidding me? I don't want to hear it.
Roger, block.
She got that all.
Oh. That'd be the 8-8 wash.
8-8 wash.
Roger's in for 2.
Oh, that's a sloppy bag right there. Pam can salvage this.
Oh.
A little help from her friend.
Ooh, that's a 6-6 wash.
Never saw that from the first two bags.
No.
6-6 wash, I think. Yeah? 6-6 wash?
6, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes math is hard, especially later in the day.
Oh, it was very hard for me in my last game.
Yeah, but you're just not very good at math.
True.
So we got 7-1.
Barb.
Roger's on his way to
Looks like
a
he
little
is.
bit of a comeback.
Yeah.
Like a rock star.
Stopping it.
Dolores.
Two. Take those 2.
12 to 10 for 2. Good bags.
7-3.
7-3. Roger's chopping away. First bag that didn't go in.
There's that lane in the middle now. Roger didn't go in. Barb needed to help him out a bit there.
Big shot here. Sneak 3 in.
Yeah, he did.
A little like a roll curler.
10-6
There's a 10-6 for 4.
for 4.
It's like we got a tie game. One more point each, you guys will be tied. It's kind of strange they play with the exact same bags. One doesn't have an advantage over the other. There's no, it's just very similar styles.
Replacement bag there by Roger.
Let's see. Let Roger
He's got to airmail it here.
go up. He's not afraid to go up. Oh, he kind of tried to do the snowplow.
6-3.
Yep, 3 for Barb.
10-7 for Barb now.
I think I would have thrown up a little higher than he tried to do a push. Pick the
Yeah.
pile up. It's a great start. See how this round turns. Up top.
Ooh, bounced.
Couple risky shots. He's gonna have.
Oop.
Oh, you got a chance to make it for it. Sneak this around, maybe.
Or over the top. It's going over the top. Oh,
He's just coming up short with the airmails. She didn't make him pay, and airmail cleans it up for a wash.
oh, 2 points.
That was 2 points. Hey, to hang with it. That's what I would do.
12-7.
That's why they give you 4 bags.
Barb's going block on Roger's side of the board. Roger sneaks in there.
Perfect setup for a bully. Well, it's working its way back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely working its way back in.
And there's in.
Oh, and now there's. Oh, didn't take advantage of it.
And it's a wash.
For a wash.
10-10 wash.
It's interesting how that one switched
Yeah.
from somebody hanging on there.
Another
short,
block.
short blocker, but Rogers was struggling with the airmail, so it'll be interesting how he approaches this one.
Tried to go up over top.
Oh, that's kind of
She bullied her
2 for
own.
1.
She bullied her own bag back.
Oh, wide open. Got 2 bags clinging there. I don't think the green. I think the green. Is the green one hanging on back there?
That's just
Is
two
there-
bags. There's
there's
two
not a
red.
green one back there?
No.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, one green one. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the green one was hanging on back there.
Just, it was dangling.
Yeah.
It wasn't just in.
Yeah. We couldn't even see it from here.
When I smashed it, I might have got lucky.
Yeah.
So 16-7 for Barb now.
A little bit of a bully bang. Oh, a little backdoor sneak in.
And then got both in there.
Another sneak around.
Nope.
That's
It's a 10-8.
10-8, so that's 2 for
Two more.
18-7.
This whole game has been just 2 points.
Yeah, there hasn't really been a big end.
Good block there. Half hanging in the hole.
Oh, that's a little wide right. Rogers take advantage of it here to get 2. Oh, got a chance to get 4 here. It's a big 4. Get into double figures. Oh, it's coming back. It's moving.
I don't think so.
It's moving.
I don't think so. 10-8. Another 2-point round. 18-9 now for Barb. Yeah, it's just like,
Doesn't phase. Doesn't
no,
phase.
not at all.
They've seen it before.
Oh,
Could be a 12-9. Could be game.
that's it.
That's all she wrote. Nice
So
bags.
Barb takes that one, 21-9.
Not the first time she ever beat you?
We will be right back with our next game. And we are right back up here again. We have Lee, who we'd seen earlier in the doubles. He'll be playing against Barb. So I think these bags are live here. Barb in the back. And Lee is inside. Oh, Barb with the bully bag, and then to go in front as a blocker. Lee falls off the cliff. That's looking 6-6 wash. Barb, her first bag, clinging to the edge, right side of the board. Leaf short. Barb follows up. block. Lee blocks the block. Barb goes in. Lee comes up off the back. Barb will go in. Be a 10-4 with 6. Barb goes up 6-0. And here, Barb on the back. Still, I think you can. I think she could, with a backside airmail, could get that bag. Still draggable. Lee kind of gives it a push. She gives it a push again. It's not going to move. Lee is in front. Barb airmails over top. Lee then slides in. 10-10. Barb with a block up front. Lee tried to push through, then Barb then did push through again. Lee blocks up in front. Barb gives it a push. Lee blocks the front again. She tries to give it a push. He's going to come up. Just it looks like he's going to try and wash this up. 4-4. So 6-0 right now for Barb. She's still in control with first bag. And she is in. Lee is up. Off to the side. He's in his he was in his lane. She's now bullied that bag back. She's still sitting in the front in Lee's lane. Lee gives her bag a little push. She drags both in. Lee coming up. Bag in. She's in for a 12. I think he's looking to get it in just to give it 8, just to minimize the damage to a 4. And he's in. So he only gives up 4. 10-0 now. Barb in the lead. Winner here waiting to play. Mike. Barb is off the back. Lee comes in. He's just off the side. Barb goes. She's now offside. Her corner of the bag is still looking like it is just a bit over top of the hole. She's in. Lee pushes her bag back a bit. She's in. She's sitting 7. Lee is up. Lee just goes at 10. Lee is now on the board with a 3. Scores 10-3. Still in favor of Barb. Lee will now have first bag. Barb hanging off the back of the hole. Lee tries to give it a push. She then now blocks up all those bags. Lee is off. Oh, Barb tried to go give it a kind of roundabout. Lee goes up. Barb, oh, it just doesn't fall. Barb now up 11-3. Barb off to the side. Still on the board, but Lee is off. Barb is in. Lee is off. Barb is in. Lee is in. Barb is in. Barb gets a 10. Lee looking to get a 6, and he minimizes it to 4. Makes the score now 15-3. Barb over Lee. Stuff kind of winding down here. Looks like there's 2 more games. And then the final. Barb off the back. Lee in the front. Barb kind of puts an... Well, she looked like it was part of a blocker, but now she puts both of his bags in. And Lee blocks it. Barb goes in. Lee's last bag here. Yep, so looking like it is 8-4. 15-7 now. Score. Lee over Barb. Sorry, Barb over Lee. Lee will have first bag. Lee with a shot. Good blocker. Barb goes right up against that blocker. He goes for a push, doesn't push everything. Barb pushes his bag in. Lee then tries to bully. Barb tries to get into the pile. Lee drives into the pile as well. Make that a 6-on-4. 2 more for Lee. Big score now 15-9. Lee with first bag puts up a block. Barb kind of hits it. Bounces off to the left side. Lee then pushes. Both of his bags are now just sitting in the hole. Barb goes up against it. Lee goes for a hard push, pushes one of his bags in. He's sitting 5. Barb pushes into that pile. Lee coming up. Hard push, drops one of his, one of hers. Oh, it's an 8-6. 2 more for Lee. Make the score now 15-11. Favor Barb. Lee will have first bag. Lee is off the back. Barb puts a block up. A V block right on top of the Octane logo. Lee goes off to the side. Barb puts another block up. Lee into it. Barb pushes into that pile. Lee is a bit short. Barb pushes into the pile. Here makes that a 4-on-1, 3 for Barb. Makes the score now 18-11. For Barb over Lee. Barb will have first bag. Barb block up the back. And Barb is in. Scoring a 4-on-1 right now. Lee is in, 4-on-4. Barb puts a just off the side, kind of kicked his bag a bit. Lee is now sitting there. Barb tries to bully his bag, puts his bag in. Sitting 7-on-6. 8-on-5. 3 for Lee. Make the score now 18-14. Barb over Lee. Lee will have first bag coming back. With this comeback here. Barb just needing the 3 points. Lee now comes up off the back. 4-bagger will win it. Lee puts it back in. Barb puts it back just on the edge of the hole. Lee can't afford that bag to go in. Puts it now. Lee is in. This bag in, and it's a win, and that's it. Barb will take it. 21-14. And we will be right back. I think there's another game probably coming up here right away. We are back here now. Mark and Barb up. Here's our next game. Spinning for. Looks like Barb will be throwing first. And Barb is up and throwing a blocker on Mark's side of the board. Mark off to Barb's side. Barb then bullies her own bag out of the way. The other one's still kind of in her lane if she can get there. Mark puts one in. His side is open. Mark is in, Barb's in. Mark here now for a 10 on 6. don't know if you hear the banging on the glass behind me, but it is Mark's cheering section that is sitting up in the bar. Things are winding down here. Looks like the winner of this game will play Dean Lang in the losers bracket final. So Mark pushes his bag up. Barb goes into the pile. Mark then gives another push. Looks like his bag. He's got a bag. If he hits it hard enough, it may fall. Doesn't. And Barb goes into the pile. Goes down. 6 on 4. 2 more for Mark. Mark now leads 6-0. And Barb, it looks like she's trying to take one of Mark's game changers, give him one last bag. Mark's first bag is in. Barb is just off the side on Mark's side of the hole. He tries to go around it, hangs up. Barb puts one of hers almost in the hole. Mark slides up into it. Barb off and off the board. Mark gives a push. Looks like one of Barb's falls in. Mark 3 more points. 9-0. Mark will have first bag. Marcus. I was gonna say he was in her lane, but she actually went around the bag. Put it in. It's another one. Mark puts one in. She puts hers in. Mark puts one in. Oh, there you go. 12 on 10. Barb gets 2. Score's now 9-2. Mark, just over top of the hole. Barb slides in. Mark slides his bag in. Bullied his bag a bit. Pushed it back. Barb pushes into hers. Mark now slides in. Barb off the back. Mark goes in. No, so it's 8 on 6. 2 more for Mark. 11-2 now. Again, winner of this game does go into the loser bracket final. And Mark up 11-2 on Barb. Mark with first shot. Puts a block up his side. She pushes his bag back in the lane. Mark clogs up the hole with both of his bags. She slides right up in. Mark pushes 2 of his bags in. Barb bounces off her bags. Mark's trying to think. He just slides in. Right now sitting 8 on 3. 8 on 4. I believe. 8 on 4. 15-2 now for Mark. Mark's first back. Off the side of the hole. Barb slides by the other side of the hole. Mark in. Barb off to the side. Mark's bag. It's off to the side. Barb is in. Mark off the back. She could be in for points. In. There it is. An 8-6. 2 more points. Make the score now 15-4 for Mark over Barb. You're in a 4th place game. Loser of this game will get 4th place. And Barb is in. Mark is in. Barb is in. Mark off the back. Barb is in. Mark off the front. Barb, 4-bagger for Barb. Mark is in. So that is, if I'm looking at 12 on 7, 5. Yep, 15-9. Barb now with control bag. Just off to the side. Not sure if that bag will be dragged. It's not draggable anymore. Mark is in. Barb is in. Mark's next bag in. Barb sitting on the back of the hole. Mark is off the side. 10-8. 2 more. 17-9. Mark is in his first bag. Barb just off to the side. Mark is in with his second bag. Barb is off. Mark is just off the side. Barb is on the back. Oh, so that's it. 8 on 4. That will be the game. Mark will play Dean in the third place game, as Mark gives the fist pump to his plethora of fans he has sitting up in the bar. It looks like we are ready to go with this next game. Dean Lang against Mark here. Not sure if they're going to do a bit of a down and back here. Again, this game is for third place. Winner will advance to the final, where they will have to double dip Brandon Brown. These bags now are live. Spin to see who will go first. Like Mark will be throwing first. Mark is up off the back. Dean Lang puts one in. Mark on the hole. Dean puts him in as well as his own. Mark on the edge of the hole again. Dean is in. Mark is in. Dean with his final bag now. Off the back. 3 points for Dean. 3-0. Dean will have first bag. It's up and Dean is in. Mark off the back. Dean hang on the front of the hole. Mark slides around. Dean pushes both of his bags in. Mark block way up the front. And Dean misses it. Puts his bag in, so Dean will get 3 more points. Dean now up 6-0. Dean's first bag is in. Mark off to the side. Dean is in. Mark is in. Dean's off to the side. Mark could... No, he's off the back. Dean pushes his bag in. Mark bullies Dean's bag out of the way. 3 more points. 9-0 now. Dean with a block up front. Mark bullies it and goes around. Dean puts a bag in. Mark is in. Dean is in. Mark slides just off to the side. Dean is in. Is in for a wash. 10-10 wash. Dean first bag. Block up the front. Mark kind of pushes it a bit out of the way. And Dean off the back. Tried for the airmail. Mark pushed Dean's bag back up just a bit. Dean tries to go through. Clogs up the hole. Mark goes in front. Dean pushes a couple bags in. Mark goes through and in.
On the board. I'm on the board.
As you tell, Mark is now on the board. 9-1 now. So Mark will be back in control. First bag. Mark's first bag is in. Dean's first bag is in. Mark's in. Dean's in. Mark off the side on the back of the hole. Dean circles the hole. Mark is off to the side. Dean goes in for a 4-bagger. Gives up 4. Score now 13-1 for Dean. Dean's first bag, a block in front. Mark's bag's now up there, now side by side up on the board. Dean pushes his bag, but his bag goes back farther. I don't think that will be coming back. Mark puts his bag on the edge of the hole. Dean puts it in. Mark now pushes his bag back, but his bag is sitting in the hole. He could airmail, drag this bag. Doesn't. Puts it in. 2 more points for Dean. Make that 15-1. Dean will have first bag. Dean is in. Mark's in. Dean misses right. Mark's in. Dean is in. Mark puts his bag in. Dean with his last bag. He puts it in. Mark can get points. There it is. 12-10. 2 points for Mark. Make it 15-3 now. Favor of Dean. Yeah. Mark's cheering staff has now come out of the bar. Mark on the back of the hole. Dean in the front. Mark pushes the bags in. Dean slides off the back to the right. Mark, it's a wall in the back. Dean's in. Oh, Mark's off to the side. And Dean hangs on the hole. 7-6. Dean is up now 16-3. Dean first bag in the hole. Mark in. Dean's in.
Guys, if you ain't quadding, you ain't scoring.
Be our first double 4-bagger of the day on this court. And with that, double 4-bagger, a $10 donation to the MS Society of Canada will be given. Mark slides in the front. Dean drags his bag in. Dean blocks in the front. Gives up 2. 18-3.
That would have been the right time. Why didn't you whisper to me? Well, I don't know, man.
As Mark is now conversing with his, say, the entourage. Dean off the side. Behind the hole, that's not coming back. Oh, but Mark throws it short. Dean hangs on the hole. Oh, Mark knocks Dean in. Dean puts Mark in. Dean hangs on. It's on the edge. Mark could. Off the back. Gives Dean 2 points. 20-3. First bag is in the hole. Mark on the front. Dean's bag off to the side. Mark lands on top of his bag. And Dean goes in. Mark's in. Mark has to go in here. Oh, he just couldn't do the airmail. That's it, so Mark will finish 3rd place. So we have a final coming up momentarily. Dean Lang, Brandon Brown. Here we go now with the final, singles final, 2021 Simcoe County Cornhole Championships. I believe we are going to go do it down and back. Brandon Brown in the king seat, so Dean Lang will have to double dip him in order to win. So these next bags will be live. And as I said, Brandon Brown in the king seat, Dean Lang has to double dip him to win. Brandon Brown will have first bag. Block in front. Dean goes through it. And off the side. Dean, both guys have bags hanging in the hole. Brandon knocks Dean's in. And then goes for the airmail, misses. And Dean knocks one of his in. So that's Dean is up 3-0. Dean's got both his bags blocking the hole. Brandon kind of just butting up against it. Dean goes for backside airmail, does not get it. Brandon pushes up for a block in front. Dean goes for the airmail again, puts two bags in. One of his goes off. Brandon Brown for the push, only gets one of his bags. Dean will score one. 4-0 for Dean. Again, Dean will have to double dip here. And his first bag is in. Brandon block in the front. Dean goes through it. Brandon's in. Dean's in. Brandon's in. Dean falls in the hole, and Brandon in for another double four-bagger, which means another $10 to the MS Society to be donated. Dean again will have first bag. Brandon to block in the front. Brandon goes up against Dean's bag. Dean goes through. Brandon needs in for a wash. Doesn't get it. 2 points up to Dean. 6-0 for Dean now. Brandon blocks in the front. Dean doesn't get around it. Brandon can push through, and he does. Dean sitting in the hole as well. Brandon pushes through. Brandon pushes everything in. Dean doesn't get that one in. Brandon almost circles around. 10-8. Brandon does get on the board though. 6-2. He's able to get control of the board back before giving up too many. Now he is off the side. Dean just hanging in the hole. Brandon circles around him. Gets it to go in. Dean takes both of his bags. Brandon slides off the side. And Dean slides in. Brandon and Dean's in 12 on 6, giving up 6. Make the score now 12-2. Dean off the side. I'm not sure if that bag will be able to come back or not. Brandon misses. And Dean's in. And Brandon's in. Off the back. Dean's in. Brandon needs to only give in. They only give up 3, and that's what he does. 15-2. Dean will keep first bag. Puts a block in the front. Brandon Brown butts himself up against that one. Tries to go through but misses. Brandon misses an airmail. Dean hits an airmail. Brandon misses another airmail but knocks Dean in. Dean's in. Brandon off the back. So that's a 10 on 1. That's a 9. That is first game. First game. So now we will now play the second game, as Dean does have to win 2. So winner of this match will take the Simcoe County Cornhole Championship singles title. Brandon first bag. Off the side. Dean misses. Brandon's in. Dean puts his bag in. Brandon's up. Bounces off of Dean's bag. Dean puts it in. Dean will get 2. 10 on 8. So Dean up 2-0 here in game 2. And Dean's in with his first bag. Brandon puts a pretty good block up on Dean. Dean will go right up against it. See if Brandon will. Oh, Dean goes for the roll shot, but it sits on top. Goes for the airmail over top, misses that. Dean misses an airmail. Brandon hits his airmail. Washes that out. 8 on 8. And Dean still with first bag. He's in. I have to block up. Dean's right up against his. Brandon pushes both his bag and Dean's bag in, but replaces it. Dean's sitting off to the side. Brandon can't get points here if he gets his bag in. Oh, he just misses it. Dean will pick up 3 points. 5-0 now. Dean will keep control of the bag. Dean's in. Brandon misses the back. I'm not sure if that one will be able to come back or not. Dean kind of blocks it up, but Brandon does slide in. Dean's in. Brandon's in. Dean goes misses. Brandon can pick up points here, and he does. A 10 on 8 gets 2. Make it 5-2 now. Brandon with first bag. To block up. Dean pushes him in. Places or placement bag again, but Brandon's off the side of the bag. Brandon can drag his bag in. Dean's bag will not come back. Ooh, Dean kind of bunches up the hole. Brandon pushes everything through. And misses there. So 12 on 8. Scores a 4. Brandon takes the lead 6-5. Again, Brandon was in the king seat. Coming in had to be double dipped. Dean won the first game. Brandon slides up with a blocker. Dean goes through. Brandon's bag still can be pushed. Brandon does a great job of bringing his bag back in where he can get it. Dean blocks that. Brandon pushes his bag in the back, does move back a little bit. And again, a hard push may get that to fall, and it does. Dean goes for a push as well too, but Dean knocks his bag off. Make the score now 9-5 Brandon. He will have control still. First bag. Just on the edge of the hole. Dean goes in. Brandon can still grab his bag. And it moves a little bit more closer. And it's in.
Kick.
Ooh, Brandon kicks to the left. Dean is in. Brandon kicks to the left again. Dean is in. So there's a 12 on 8. Back to even. 9-9. Dean first bag. Dean puts a block up. Brandon goes right up against that block. Dean pushes into it. And Brandon pushes one of Dean's bags in. Dean sits right back where he was. And Brandon pushes that, but then his own rolls in. Dean's sitting on the back of the hole. Is that sliding? Oh, Brandon blocks it up. 2 more for Dean though, makes it 11-9. Dean will have first bag. And Dean puts off the side. Brandon puts a great block in front. Dean slides off to the side. One of his bags is in the back of the hole, but Brandon puts one in. His other one rolls off. Dean piles up against his bag. Brandon goes in for a block. Dean airmails, but nothing else falls. And there is a 6 on 5. One more for Dean. 12-9. And Dean puts his first bag in. Brandon puts a block up. Dean goes into that block. Brandon slides. His bag moves just a bit. Dean then pushes both those other bags in. Brandon pushes his and Dean's in. Dean is in. 12 on 10. 14-9 now. Dean. First bag is a block. Brandon goes into that block. Dean pushes his own bag in, but he's way off the back of the hole. Brandon pushes his 2 in. Dean is in. Brandon's off to the side, so they both now have a bag that's not going to be in play. Dean goes in. Brandon has to be in here, and he misses. 2 more for Dean. 16-9. Dean's first bag is a block. Still pretty far from the hole. Brandon goes into it. Pushes up a bit deeper. Dean tries to push it a bit closer again. Still there's room in a hole there for an but Brandon just misses it. Dean pushes through. Brandon goes into that pile. Dean goes for the clean airmail. 6 on 2 right now. 8 on 5. 3 points, 19-9 now for Dean. Dean puts one off the back. Brandon puts one of his on the side. Dean's off to the side. Brandon's in. Dean's third bag goes in. Brandon's in. Dean misses. Brandon's in, so Brandon goes at 10 on 6. Getting 4. Makes it 19-13. Brandon back in control. Brandon, good block by Brandon in front of the... Well, Dean's off, so this really opens the door for Brandon. And Brandon's off. And Dean's got the bag on the back low. Brandon can still push in the front, and he does. And Dean, his 2 bags are all it falls, and Brandon's off. It's in. 20-13 now. Dean in the lead. First bag key. And he's in. Brandon now has to match each one. And Dean's on the back of the hole. Brandon goes in. Dean's got to drag. Dean misses. Brandon goes in. He does. He gets 2. 20-15. Staying alive here. Getting control back. That first bag. That first bag is always a key, whether you want to put the block in or just kind of go in to put more pressure on your opponent. Brandon's up. Brandon's put a block just on his side. Dean goes into that block. And Brandon's off the back. Dean's off the back. Brandon takes a step back. Trying to clear the head. Looking, goes up. Blocking, it's a pretty good block. Dean puts his bag in. Brandon slides in. Dean puts his bag. And that is it. So Dean will win the Simcoe County Cornhole Championships. And that is it. So we'll see probably next broadcast will be from the St. Clements Cornhole Cup here on the Octane YouTube page.